Where do I begin for today's video? Welcome back. My name is Pixel Echo. Today's video makes my blood boil. Over the last 48 hours, Pixelgun 3D have openly scammed their whole entire community. Now, as you all know, the Ultimatum has returned, but you probably noticed on Saturday, whether you spent keys or not, nobody was getting the Ultimatum. That is because the chest percentages were completely wrong. So for 24 to 48 hours, nobody could unlock this weapon. Now, Pixelgun 3D have outed this and blatantly admitted that this was a bug. The biggest chest of the year was bugged. Now, I'm here to break it down. I'm so mad that we're doing this because in September, October, November of Pixelgun 3D, the game was doing really well. In December and in January, we're just going back down in that slump and that slope to what we're about to show you in today's video. Strap in. They're probably going to reach out to me, ask me to take down today's video, but I'm not doing it because they haven't apologized. They haven't made any article and they haven't refunded players who spent hundreds of dollars getting keys trying to get the Ultimatum. Let me show you what happened. Now, I'm not going to show you the user that did reach out to me because I don't want them to get in trouble. But on Saturday morning, I received this message that said, "Hi, Echo. I've got something incredibly crazy to show you about the PG lottery odds. A PG server member by the name of DevX bought 8 super chests to get weapons. The chance of getting gems is a tiny 3.63%. However, he got gems 8 times in a row, and they provided an image. Now you can see the rifle, the whip, the bloody mercenary, banhammer, devil's lament had an 18.16% chance. However, on 2 occasions they could have got gems and they hit that 8 times. So this actually confirmed that the percentages in Pixelgun 3D are completely wrong. Now this is actually illegal because video games, as of a couple of years ago, are now required to actually show legitimate statistics and percentage chances of getting certain weapons or certain purchases inside of loot boxes. And this is actually confirmed by the website, which is the ESA, which is the Entertainment Software Association. Pixelgun 3D will be familiar about this. The reason why we have the percentage chances in Pixelgun 3D is because not because they did it off their own back, because they were legally required. However, they have been breaking the law by not having the correct percentages. They have said that this is a bug. Sure, if it's a bug, why have you not addressed this to the public eye in an article on your Discord or social medias? This is breaking the law. What they did is break the law. I don't care about any weapon, pet, or skin in a chest for you guys that's based around me. I don't care about that. If they want to pull that from their game, fine. But what they have done is not okay. It's not okay at all, because on Saturday and Sunday, I imagine thousands, tens of thousands of dollars and pounds and euros would have been spent in Pixelgun 3D to get keys to get these weapons. This is absolutely mind-blowing. And if somebody was to look into what happened, Pixelgun 3D would highly likely get sued. Now, in case you guys think that this is, maybe he just got this on the off chance by a random chance, right? Like, yeah, sure. Possibly he could have got gems on this occasion. Now, I did ask for a video as proof. So we do have a video here of them actually showing everything that they got inside of here. Nowhere did they get the weapons. They got all gems. They got all gems. They did not get any of the weapons from the super chests, and they probably spent quite a lot of money. Now, to show you guys how incredibly rare it would be to end up on gems 8 times in a row, people actually did the correct calculation. Now, I'm not a math guy, so yeah, for those of you that are, you guys will understand this a lot better than I am. But they actually asked ChatGPT, what are the chances? There is a 1 in how many chance of this actually happening. And it says down here, so this is approximately a 1 in 331.7 billion chance of happening. Never mind happening on 8 occasions. So this is the clarification that the percentages in Pixelgun 3D were completely wrong for at least 24 hours, if not 48 hours, which is why on Saturday, nobody got the ultimatum. I didn't see anybody having or got the ultimatum on Saturday. So they did say, okay, correction, he got 1 skin and 7 gems. I do not know the exact chance of the skin, but in the drop chance list, it should be very low. End of the day, it's still an impossible big number, which we have just seen. So how do we know this is all wrong? How do we know that Pixelgun 3D actually scammed their whole entire community? Well, one of the developers openly admitted that this was a bug. Bug or not, this is not okay. No compensation has been made to those players who spent a lot of money on day one. I love Anuka, but we do have a response here from a person that said, Anuka, do you know if there is a bug in the super chest? Because the percentage chances are all wrong, like no one is getting weapons. She said, hello, thank you for pointing this out. We fixed the issue. If you have any additional questions about the lottery, I'll be able to answer you on Monday, referring to today. Literally admitting that this was a problem. The most anticipated chest of Pixelgun 3D in going back, starting like a year ago to today, like a year or 6 months, the most anticipated chests of the year. And this is what happens. And I'm going to show you guys a couple of things that I really hate of what they've done as well. But I needed to make today's video. I don't care if I'm a Pixelgun creator. I don't care if they strip my benefits as a Pixelgun creator. This is not okay. This is a blatant scam. And they've admitted that it's happened. And nothing has happened in compensation to any of these players. Now, we know that this has been resolved because people on the Pixelgun 3D Reddit page are now actually getting the ultimatum, but it just goes to show you the percentage chances that Pixelgun 3D put in front of our eyes are not the same as the back-end coding percentages. How long has this been going on for? This is illegal. Video games are not allowed to do this. But yeah, at least people are now getting the ultimatum. I just feel so sorry for the people that spent so much money prior to this. Now, besides that, I have a lot of complaints with the Fulfillment of Desire lottery. First off, it's not a desire lottery. It's an extortion lottery. It is extortion players for the best weapon in the game, which was released, I don't know, like 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago now. I can't believe we're still doing this in 2025, the exact same way we were doing it many years ago. But that's not my biggest complaint. My biggest complaint is going back a couple of years ago, content creators like myself had a massive argument with the developers about them putting skins inside of super chests. And they've done it again in the most requested event in Pixelgun 3D. They've done it again. They put them inside of here. Nobody wants to spend all that money, whether you're doing it as a free-to-play player or a paid player, and getting a skin. Get them. Get rid of them. Get rid of them from the winner's chest. Get rid of them from the super chest. Nobody wants them. How can you not see what your player base want versus don't want? Nobody wants this at all. At all. Also, have the prices of this gone up? Wasn't it usually 150? I'm not sure. I mean, that wouldn't surprise me. But yeah, I have so many complaints. And it's such a horrible tactic. It's horrible to see that this is what they are doing to their player base. And it just really makes me sad. I'm going to be honest with you guys. It makes me not want to play this game. I thought in September, October, November, we were going in the right direction. But December and January has just been horrible. So there is the actual proof that on day one, pushing into day two, 48 hours, the ultimatum inside of the lottery was completely broken. And these percentage chances that you see on the surface are not the percentage chances that the developers have in the code. I don't know if anyone's a coder, but if somebody could actually go back in time and figure out the original percentage chances, I would love to see that. Anyway, needed to make today's video. Don't care what happens from here on out. Have a wonderful day.